Alright everyone, now we're going to show you how to take an email send hook and use it from ActiveCampaign. So to start out, you go to the hooks section, and then you need to get the ActiveCampaign URL from the hook that you want to use. Next, you go to ActiveCampaign and create a new automation. And you probably want to name it after the hook that it's talking to. Now, the way we're going to do this automation is we're going to have contacts be added to the automation when they receive a specific tag. And now you want to just make up a tag name that you know will only be used for this purpose. And you want to make sure, usually, that it runs only once. The reason for this is because the way that you're going to add contacts to this automation is by adding this tag. And if you add the same tag to multiple lists, you may add the same tag twice or 3 times to the same contact, and you want to make sure that they only go through the automation once and hence only get emailed once. So now what you want the automation to do is send a webhook. Under Conditions and Workflow, there is a webhook option at the bottom. And you want to paste in that URL that you copied from the vendor control panel. So now any contacts that are added to this automation, when it's made active, will receive the email that the hook refers to. So we'll test that. If you go to Lists, we have a test list set up of contacts which we use for testing. So we're going to add a tag to the vendor test account
What was the name of the thing?
every morning. And now vendor test will have entered the automation that we just created, and that will in turn have them receiving the email. Less than a minute ago. That's us. So and now that contact, if ever added to that automation again, will not receive the email again. So it's important to understand that if you're doing it this way, you need to create a new automation every time that you want to send even the same hook, because a contact can only enter and go through an automation once.